I want to share a little bit with you about what I've been doing recently when I close out my show and share about our business opportunity. What I have done is continue to do, there's 3 ways to get our products. The first way is to order. Then I tell them all about that. I talk about great products they could use as a gift, what things that are going on seasonal, and of course I discuss whatever the guest special is and create a lot of desire for that. Then I say the second way you get our products is you can host a show, and then I mentioned like whoever our host is that night. Of course, I'm having great success, loving using the bookings binder, so I'm definitely encouraging you, if you have not set this up, that you get your bookings binder going. And then I say the third way you can get our products is you can do what I do, and not only will you get products, but you can get great income too. And then I tell them, what I'm going to do right now is give away some recipe cards. And I have pre-clipped 7 different Pampered Chef recipe cards. And you can get these on the supply order form. They have my contact information right here on them. And so I picked 7 different recipe cards. And I have 1 Season's Best. And what I tell them is, right now I'm going to give away some recipe cards. And I want you to think, if someone was thinking about doing a business like Pampered Chef, what questions might someone have? Those questions might be something that you want to know, or maybe just in general, what would someone want to know about before they started a business? So I've got 7 recipe cards and 1 cookbook. When you ask the magic question, you're going to get the cookbook. So let's get started. Who has the first question? And then I wait, and here's some things I need to tell you. Sometimes your crowd takes a little bit of time to get warmed up, and maybe no one says anything. And then you say, you know what? If I was wondering about a business, I bet I would have asked, and you can say any question, like, how many nights do you work each week? Or is it hard to get parties? Or do you have to carry inventory? That sort of thing. The other thing you can do to make sure that you don't have a lull with questions is there are labels that Pampered Chef has created with questions that someone might ask. And what I've done is actually put these questions right on my catalog. This one says, do you have to keep inventory on hand? This question says, how many nights do you work each week? Some people actually like to put the questions on the back of the catalog right by the starter kit, and so that way as you're talking about the business, they're looking at the kit, it makes sense that that's where the questions would be. So either one, put it on the front or on the back. I'm going to show you where to find those labels. So basically you're offering them an opportunity to ask you any questions. So I say, oh, great question, then I answer it. Make sure your answers are not all about you. So if someone says, how many nights do you work? Don't go into great detail about your personal story. Like, well, my son plays soccer, so he has practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I can, nobody really cares. The basic idea is you answer the question, I choose to do blank shows a week. When you decide to do this business, you can choose however many nights a week you want to work. Who has the next question? And then it keeps going pretty fast. The magic question earns the cookbook. Of course, what do you think the magic question is? It is, how much money do you make? Or anything related to income. And then what I do is pull out a copy of some commission statements, and I've attached these for you. Basically, this is a copy of Rachel Neiman's checks, and she was a brand new consultant. And so I did 3 months in a row. I did March, April, and May, and I basically say, this is a sample of a brand new consultant. She did 9 shows, and I say, that means, think about it, she was gone about 3 to 4 hours 9 times in 1 month. And how much did she make? And I'll point to the amount, and then whoever's closest, I hold it out to them, and then they tell us how much money they made. And then I'll say, and she was a part-time consultant. Remember, I do this full-time or career time, and so my checks are right here. And then I say, I did 15 shows, and tell them how much money was that. And then they say $5,334, and I explain I actually get paid to train new consultants as well. That's why my check is bigger. So what I'd like to challenge you all to do is choose an activity to do. If you like the idea of recipe cards, I love that many people are going home with my contact info. I'm getting them to ask a question about the income, and it keeps it interactive and kind of fun. So I'm excited to do that. I challenge you, try it. Try it for 6 parties and see what you think. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.